Today's video is sponsored by AdamandEve.com. AdamandEve.com provide 24/7 customer service, 90-day no-hassle returns, and 20% of their profit goes to help fighting the spread of HIV around the world. You can shop AdamandEve.com using code PETTY, PETTY, for 50% off one item plus free shipping in the US and Canada. That's free shipping in the US and Canada, but there is some exclusions that may apply. So if you like to have just as much fun as I do, then shop AdamandEve.com.
TLC is known for its fat TV shows, such as My 600-Pound Life, My Big Fat Fabulous Life, Hot and Heavy, and even the YouTube duo The Slayton Sisters have found themselves on a TLC show, and it's called the 1,000-Pound Sisters. Shit, even my fat ass found herself on a TLC show all of her own. Feel like a fat bride.
Oh, you know what? That's not a fat dress. Don't get it off. We have to get the dress off if it makes you feel like that.
TLC has a formula that works. Originally called the Learning Channel, the only thing that I have learned is that it is socially acceptable for me to sit outside and bathe myself on my front porch in a trough in the daytime and to wash my hair with a Burger King refillable cup. Yes, sir.
Me and my dad's relationship is it's kind of touch and go. Like sometimes we'll have great moments together, and then recently in these past years.
But in between the fat people, and there is a lot of us, there can be some hidden gems. Hidden gems in the form of 90 Day Fiancé. And this show has a formula all of its own. 1 part stupid American, 1 part foreigner, 5 cups of wanting the green card, half a cup of entitlement, 22 cups of ego, 1/4 measure of opportunity, 1 teaspoon of Trump, 7 glasses of half-empty gullibility, 2 measures of reality TV stardom, 4 measures of TLC fabricating storylines, 1 teaspoon of TLC's NDA, half a measure of lies, 12 teaspoons of money, and a whole ass jug of tea outside of the original show, including crazy meltdowns on social media.
Super excited to know more about your journey, and let's do it. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Heather, you're amazing. I love you. Do you like my dress? I'm trying to suck it in, but...
And you can season it with real love to taste, yada yada yada. Mix that all together with some of the best reality TV show castings of all time, and you have car crash television. This week I will be taking you through every single one of the current cast members of season 7's 90 Day Fiancé. I want to get you guys all caught up with the who's who of season 7 so that when we go through and start reviewing the episodes regularly, you guys will know exactly who I'm talking about. Because it's a new year, a new level of petty, and something new that I like to call dramatry. Dramatry. Drama commentary with a twist.
Petty. Most of these bitches is petty.
So let's start off by finding out who Anna and Mursel is. Anna is a 38-year-old mother of 3 from Bellevue, United States of America. And Mursel is a 38-year-old bloke from Antalya, Turkey. Anna's story is that she never thought that she'd be able to find love again after the relationship between her and the father of her 3 children had broken up. So like most mums, Anna has a hobby. And her hobby is beekeeping. So naturally, she met the love of her life on a beekeeping Facebook group. Well, if you thought that all that this couple have in common is their love of bees, well, that would be exactly right, yeah.
When you come, my bees, when you come to America.
But relationships are built on so much more than that. Without being able to speak a lick of English, Anna has somehow finessed herself into a relationship.
I want to kiss you, Anna.
These pair can barely communicate with each other. That's why I've decided to rename Mursel Thumbs, because not only does he look like an actual literal thumb, his thumbs are the only way that they can communicate with each other. I seriously do not know how this couple's relationship went beyond talking about bees, because they can't even do that successfully.
Mursel, you want to work my bees? When you cut my bees, you need to come to America.
Somehow they got approved for the K1 spousal visa, and whoever approved that should be sacked. So he got his ass on a plane and made his way all the way over to America with Omar. I bet you're wondering who Omar is. So the fuck are we? This dude is so socially inept that he actually brought Omar, who he'd made friends with on the plane, to meet his fiancé, who doesn't know him, nor can she speak the same language as him. What?
Nice to meet you.
Oh, nice to meet you. Mursel, who is this?
What is this?
Who is this?
Omar.
I swear to God, the first time that I saw him, I thought that this was his interpreter, or maybe like, you know, one of those travel companions that the airport give you if you're unable to travel alone for any reason. Like, that's who I dead ass thought this guy was. But when he was like, Omar, and he was like, hello. Like, honestly, I died. So after this very awkward exchange, Anna then has to go and remind Mursel to collect his luggage.
Your bag. Bagage.
Bagage?
Nerede?
Bagage.
Oh, Mursel. Go get it. Get.
And that's when I realised that Anna speaks to him like a dog, and it made perfect sense to me then.
Go get it. Get.
Because then I began to understand his bewildered expression on his face. He was like a lost puppy on another continent. And Anna had basically adopted a new puppy.
Go get it. Get.
I mean, there are plenty of stranded dogs at Battersby Dogs Home, but I digress. Adopt them, shop! And just to show you the levels of socially inept that Mursel is, just look at him trying to kiss Anna's children on the cheek.
It's fine. It's fine. No. No, it's fine, it's fine.
It's a headbutt.
Okay. It's fine. It's fine.
Now, before people jump down my throat and say, it's a cultural difference, they don't understand, I am talking about social cues. Look at the children, look at how much they are pulling away from this man. He should be able to tell by those social cues that they do not consent, nor do they want to kiss him.
I want to kiss you, Anna.
Anna's son has physically and vocally expressed that he doesn't want to kiss you. And yet, Mursel keeps trying. And then there was a bombshell that was dropped on the entire audience. Not Anna, because apparently Anna was fully aware of this. But I'll get into that in a moment. Mursel, aka Thumbs, was planning to hide Anna's children from his family. Now, I have several problems with this, so let's run them down. Number one, I've been to Antalya in Turkey. It is a popular holiday destination, especially for Brits. And I've always found that area of Turkey to be extremely westernized. So it's quite surprising to me that his parents and his family aren't more open-minded. Number two, Mursel is 38 years old. And I'm going to be honest with you, most women at that age are married with children already. It would actually be harder for Mursel to find somebody who wasn't married with children, or at least widowed. He's not going to find a young virgin. Let's just make that all the way clear. And three, this should have all been solved before he arrived. Like, why are we having this conversation now about hiding the children? It seems to me as if Anna must have consented to this before his arrival. She doesn't seem all the way shocked by this news, and I think the consensus was that she was going to hide her children, in turn making her pretty much just as bad as Mursel.
I'm afraid you're going to leave because of your family.
And number four, why is a grown man allowing his parents and his family members to run his life?
Okay, so you'll never tell them about the boys?
10 years, maybe.
10 years?
Turns Turns out the kids don't like thumbs anyway, and did not want their mum to marry him.
How do you feel about Mursel and I getting married?
Well, I feel that you're going to break up.
Do you want this wedding?
No.
I'm planning on marrying Mursel. I don't plan on leaving him.
You can find a guy that we like, though.
Anna is surprised at this revelation. Gee, you think? It's bad enough him requesting you to keep your children a secret, and then you actually going along with it? Because eggplant emoji is more important than your children. Also, the kids know that they're unwanted. Like unwanted pieces of gum on the bottom of his shoe. They know that they aren't wanted by Mursel.
It bothers me that me and my brothers have to be a secret from Mursel's family.
I think that maybe Anna told the children in order to put some kind of emotional pressure on Mursel to actually do something about it and admit to his family and to his parents that she had children. But inadvertently, what she's actually done is completely eroded the boy's self-esteem and confidence in her as a parent to do the right thing. Right now, they're watching their mother pretend they don't exist for Turkish eggplant emoji. So then Anna, in order to make Mursel feel at home, decides to take him to go and see some bees. Because, you know, they fell in love just looking after bees. There's just something so incredible about beekeeping. Now listen to this commentary and just tell me if it doesn't make you hot and ready.
You're doing a good job getting it lit. Like you light my fire, Mursel. It was pretty attractive watching Mursel work with the bees. I just like watching him work. It excites me. You excite me when you work.
What?
Do you think I'm sexy working with the bees?
You?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so after the children basically telling them that they don't want this relationship to go ahead, that they don't want the marriage to go ahead, after her mother voicing her concerns, after Thumbs not even being able to communicate, at the wedding shower without his phone.
Let's go outside. Okay?
Okay.
Come on.
Okay.
On her bachelorette party, Anna told her friends something that she said that Turkish eggplant emoji was great, but Mursel does not go down to Flavor Town. And then she said the biggest lie of the season. Bearing in mind, this is a show where there are loads of people saying whatever it is that they can say to get that green card. She said, I don't really like it when a guy goes down to Flavor Town. Anna, you know you're a damn liar. You know you're a liar. Do not lie to us like that. You know, we know, women know. We know what that can do to a woman. So let's not. You're a lying ass liar. Liar. Liar!
You don't like it?
I hate it. It's gross.
What? Said no woman ever.
So then, after this meeting between her friends on her bachelorette party, where she lied to us all and pretended like she didn't like it when he went down to Flavor Town, or any man for that matter goes down to Flavor Town, which is a lie, she lied, only then does she have some sense knocked into her and decides that she can no longer hide her children from Mursel's family and doesn't intend to continue to hide her children from Mursel's family.
Feels to me, knowing you and have knowing you for a long time, this doesn't feel right to me.
Well, it seems as if Mursel did not take this very well, and when faced with this ultimatum, told his family, and his family said that she played him for a fool. He took their word as gospel and decided that he was going to return back to Antalya in Turkey.
Üç tane çocuğun var oldu.
Sen aynı yatağına koydu işte. Havana bakma gel. Vazgeç onları sen, vazgeç.
This is a heartbreaking moment because then what happens is Anna sits down with her son whilst crying, talking to Mursel about the entire situation. Because she'd introduced this man into her family's life, she is now putting her children through trauma.
I feel bad for Mom, and I also
I also got a little nervous though, because I thought he just could have just not listened to his parents. Just saying, I'm a grown up, I can manly do things.
Even when she took the time to explain it individually to her eldest child, his thoughts on the whole entire situation was, I'm sad that she put us through this.
Annoyed that she had to put us through this.
Which gives me the idea that maybe this is not the first time that her kids have been through this. Maybe this is not the first time that mummy has put eggplant emoji before their children. Because they seem somewhat desensitized to it. Rolling with the punches, not caring to voice their opinions too strongly. Because I have a feeling they're used to not being listened to.
Well, I told you it wasn't a good idea from the beginning. She didn't listen to anyone.
Anyway, tell me what it is that you guys think. Do you guys think that Anna and Mursel are a match made in heaven? Or do you think that somehow in this crazy woman's mind, she's been able to finesse herself into a relationship? I don't even know how they got to that place of communication for it to even be a situation where he would ask to marry her, but that's just my 2 cents. Also, what do you think about the kind of predicament it is that she's put her children in? Do you think that her children deserve this? Or do you think it's another case of another trash bag human being putting eggplant emoji before her child? Tell me what it is that you guys think in the comment section down below. I think it's obvious that Mursel is socially inept. The only reason that Anna has adopted a pet thumb is because he has the eggplant emoji. But don't listen to me, because most of these bitches be petty.
Most of these bitches is petty.